really quick video on how to care for a Chinese hamster, requested by, cannot remember the name. I'll link it. I'll link who requested it now. It's pretty much the same as caring for any hamster. Hey. But there are just a few little things that are good to know. One of the things is they like their cages to be crowded, which is why her cage is so crowded, because I think it makes them feel more secure or something. I don't know, I assume it's that. But she likes her cage really crowded, and so do the boys. Hello. The best wheel for them is the 6.5-inch silent spinner, which is this. I will say that they are really mucky hamsters. They just like to mark their territory. So like their wheels get really mucky, but it's best to leave it for quite a while before you clean it out, because they've got obviously the scent on and stuff. As for things like feeding, no. I feed all three of mine this mix, which I have made myself, but a good mix to feed them is the Burgess Dwarf Hamster Harvest. They are prone to diabetes, so it's best to monitor their diet in that they don't have too much sugar and things like that, which I do have a video of, and I will put it in a link here or something now. They're really friendly little hamsters. I mean, obviously they're timid at first, but most hamsters are. They're very mouse-like. If you can see her tail, I don't know if she's going to show you. They've got little tails on the back. Don't know if you can see. And they're really long and thin, like mice, but obviously they're hamsters. There's not really much else to say. He does like going in the ball, but not as much as my Syrians do, for example. So I do let her go in the ball, but not as much. And I have a small ball, this big, for her. She can have most treats, like the same as everyone else. Just stop the video then, because she wanted to come out. What else to say? I don't think there really is much else. If you watch the video on diabetic hamster diets and diabetic hamster treats, that will give you an insight into how to feed them and things, but it's not difficult. It's like I said, the Burgess Dwarf Hamster Harvest is a really good food for them. Don't be nipping. They can be a little nippy, but it doesn't hurt, and it's really not that bad. I mean, she's always been a little nippy, and she's kind of got better the older she's got. Sorry, I was paying attention to what she was doing. I use a lot of wood-based toys in her cage, as you can see. And she has some cardboard to chew on, which she loves. I think a lot of Chinese like that, because the two boys have also got cardboard that they've chewed. One thing I will say is, if you're getting a female Chinese hamster, you cannot keep them together. You just can't. It doesn't work. They tend to fight pretty much from the off. No. Males can be kept together in rare circumstances, but I wouldn't recommend it, just because the risk of fighting is too high. And I think they just prefer to be on their own. My boys are together because I rescued them together, and they'd already been together for a year, and they didn't really have much choice. For all I know, they did fight, but obviously I don't know that now. I don't see that now because they've been together for so long, so they don't really fight, probably because they've got no other choice. So that's basically everything I can tell you about caring for a Chinese hamster. They're really sweet, and P happily falls asleep in my pocket and things, which is really cute. And that's it. Yeah. If you want to know anything else, just ask in the comments or send me a message. But it's pretty simple. It's pretty much like caring for any other hamster. They're just a bit smaller and need to be fed a different food to Syrians, and that's all. So thank you for watching.